No. Give me 200.
No, it's okay. We don't want to buy. Oh, we can call the police. So there's a guy that's literally waist deep in the West Lake right now.
Xin chào.
Razors coming out. Hanoi is considerably more affordable than we ever imagined.
Some more, that's some more.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Come on, thank you so much. Thank you. Bye bye. And that is what makes Hanoi and Vietnam so special, is the people. I'm telling you guys, they are some of the friendliest people.
Xin chào, Mật Noi. Hello everybody. We are going to try to spend 500,000 Vietnamese dong today, which is equivalent to about $20 or about 20 euro, just to show you how affordable Hanoi really is. So let's go and try and spend this bad boy.
So guys, we're going to start our day off by having some breakfast, and keep in mind that this $20 challenge or 20 euro challenge is for 2 people, so you can cut this in half for yourself if you are traveling solo in Hanoi. But the whole point of this video is just to give you guys an idea, like Naomi said, as to how cheap it can be here. And we're going to start our day off by getting possibly our favorite sandwich in all of Southeast Asia. We're going to go and get a banh mi, and there's a place that we spotted not too far from here to get one. So let's grab ourselves a delicious Vietnamese sandwich. Wowzers, look at this. Xin chào.
I don't know the words other than banh mi.
Yeah.
I need a Google Translate.
We have a lot to learn here.
The second one is coming also.
Second one's coming. But yeah guys, we ordered ourselves 2 banh mi's and very happy. 25,000 is my one. Come on.
Thank you.
We have my one for 25k and Naomi's was 20k, so a grand total for these two is 45,000 Vietnamese dong. So a very, very inexpensive and affordable breakfast. And he just toasted them as well. Oh wow.
Ooh, I have egg and all. So I have pate, egg, cucumbers, some pork I think in there.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't really read the menu. I wasn't sure what I was ordering, but it looks really nice. I'm very happy with it actually. Let's give it a try.
Yeah, let's give it a go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
For 20,000 Vietnamese dong.
Under €1. It's so good.
Under €1, yeah.
Wow.
And like I said, he has basically this like toaster machine, so he presses them down, and there's a whole menu, a whole selection of things. It goes from 10 up to 25,000. So I definitely got kind of the more expensive version, because I think, well, to be honest, I have no idea what I actually ordered, so it's going to be a surprise. It's always a surprise.
Oh, I can see egg.
Yeah, there seems to be. Oh yeah, look at that. So it's basically like an egg omelette, and then you have some red pork in there, and also a couple of other different things that looks to be like maybe some other meat, like deli meat and stuff like that, and some cucumbers, some
crispy onions,
and crispy onions, and a nice sauce in there too. And this bread is nice and fresh and very, very hot as well. So let's give it a try here. Perfect. Really, really nice balance of stuff on the inside. And this is something that we cannot get over since we arrived in Vietnam. Is sandwiches like this that are absolutely loaded full of nice things for such a low cost. And that's why we wanted to start this particular video off showing you just how cost effective it can be. Obviously, when you move towards the old quarter, stuff like this will get slightly, but not very much, just slightly more. But it is still worth it. If you see a banh mi seller or a highly rated banh mi seller, give it a try, and it's very pocket friendly.
Just to give you an idea for comparison, this type of a sandwich, which probably might even be a little bit smaller than what we actually got right now, in Ireland, for example, would run maybe at €6 or $7 basically for that type of a sandwich. So we're super happy with just below €1.
and I can't stop eating. The flavors, the quality, everything else in here, spot on. A perfect way to start this video. That banh mi really hit the spot, guys. And just keep in mind as well, they have water here, and that is absolutely free of charge. So you can grab your jug, fill yourself up some water while you're enjoying your sandwich for free. So that's breakfast for less than €2. I believe it works out to be around €1.65. Unbelievable. Next up, you'll see what's next up.
Now you look like you're wearing a dress.
Let's see what I end up with here.
I'm very interested as well because he didn't ask what you want.
Yeah, I know. We'll see. I'm just gonna get the treatment.
You're gonna get the treatment?
Yeah. Okay guys, we're about halfway through now. The razor is coming out. Let's see what happens.
So far so good. It does not look bad. Now I don't know what Luke is gonna look like at the end. Obviously we're just gonna trust the process and trust the locals as we always do, but for now it's very exciting to actually see how hair is cut in Vietnam.
So guys, the equipment here seems to be quite well kept and pretty clean as well, and the job that he's doing is actually pretty fantastic. Even though there's a very strong language barrier, the guy like literally doesn't have one word of English, but it's a very enjoyable experience so far, and somewhat on the level of what you would get anyways in most barbers. The only difference is you're sitting on the side of the street, so it's a lot more of an open atmosphere. It's a lot of a nicer atmosphere actually. But yeah, so far I would rate this whole experience a solid 9 out of 10 if I was to rate it out of 10. It's actually very peaceful, it's very nice, and like I said, I didn't show this guy any pictures or anything that I actually wanted. He just grabbed the stuff and started cutting my hair, so we'll see what the end result is, but so far I'm actually very satisfied with it, and I think it's going very well. And I love the whole mirror setup here.
Looks like he's working on the finishing touches now of the haircut. He just asked Luke if Luke wants to be clean shaven, but yeah, I think Luke is more of a like 2-day stubble kind of guy. Obviously sometimes he also does clean shave, but right now he wasn't really looking for a clean shaven look, so he's just doing the finishing touches and the edging and everything like that. And then we're very excited to actually find out how much it's going to be, because we didn't talk about that in the beginning. The lady that is sitting over there, she actually showed us like 2.5, so I believe it should be around 25,000, but I'm not sure, so we're gonna find out what happens. But very interesting. Oh, I think we're done. Oh yeah, and he cleans people with this giant sponge, which I think is very funny. You just get hit in the face with a sponge. Easy as that.
How does it look?
Very good.
Beautiful. Very, very nice. Okay everybody, so I'm feeling very fresh, and I think I have hair all down my back and neck, as always after a fresh haircut. The total cost of that haircut came to 50,000 Vietnamese dong, which is equivalent to roughly around just under $2 or 180 euro. So it's a very, very good deal. Now obviously I think he charged us slightly more than what a local person is going to pay. I heard the average price for a street haircut for locals will be anywhere between 20 to maybe 35, 40,000 if if I'm right. That's what Google says anyways. But 50,000 dong for me as a European is incredibly cheap. Very, very good value, and it will be very good value for any of you guys that are coming here maybe as a tourist and you want to get your hair cut. Check out one of those street barbers, because you're directly supporting a Vietnamese local by going to someone like that guy. He just has his equipment and his mirror against the wall, and that's his whole setup, and I'm very happy with the result. So guys, now we've made our way towards a market area where we're gonna try and buy some fruit, and we'll also show you guys obviously the exact price that we get charged here. But it looks like there is some beautiful looking fruit here. We've got oranges, green mangoes, yellow mangoes, and a whole bunch of other fruit as well on offer, like dragon fruit as well. That looks amazing.
Ooh, looks like a very nice dragon fruit. Want some oranges as well?
Yeah, sure.
Let's get 2 oranges, 2 mangoes. Would you like a dragon fruit?
And yeah, sure, 1 dragon fruit. Grab one of those. This feels good. Come on. Oh, a nice hefty bag of fruit, guys.
This is is it a one price for all?
Everything under one price. Look at this selection here. And this whole area here, believe it or not, other than this section, is market. So you've got vegetables and fruit, and then you also down here you have like a fresh meat section, which is like seafood and beef and pork. Amazing.
Right guys, I believe all of the fruit maybe are the same price, I don't know. It's usually not that way, but we have 1 dragon fruit, 2 really hefty coffee.
You want coffee?
Sure, you want?
Try one? Yeah, sure. Oh, for free? Oh wow, okay.
Oh, they sell the pack.
Yeah.
It's good coffee or?
Vietnam coffee?
Yes.
Oh.
Come on.
Come on.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you.
Oh.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Whoa, strong.
Very strong.
Nice. Sweet.
Very sweet and
Yeah.
strong. Duong? You say duong?
Bring some.
Photo. Yeah.
Salt instant. Why is it salt?
Oh, it's salt coffee.
It says salt instant coffee.
Salt coffee.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Very good.
Take a
Photo.
picture.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
You want to have some salt
Bring
coffee?
some box.
What is the cost for this?
It's 55,000.
55,000 for
One box.
coffee. What do you think?
Yes.
Okay. Buy one.
One.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on.
Thank you. I'm gonna try and do it. Okay.
We're suckers when it comes to caffeine, guys.
5,000. Thank
Okay. Come on. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
you. Some more. That's some more.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Why not? Oh. Come on. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye.
All right. What I wanted to say.
Got suckered into buying some coffee.
We wanted to buy coffee anyway, so this just came in very, very handy. And we had bought this big bag of fruit. She put it all on the scale. It was just over 2 kilograms, and we had spent 80,000 dong for that, which is very affordable. Like if you compare it to the supermarket prices for fruit, it's very, very affordable. Wow. There's also a lot of greenery here going on behind me. And now we had bought this coffee as well for 55,000 dong. It's like an instant coffee, and they have like several sachets in there, so I believe we're gonna get several servings out of that. And it was our first time trying a salt coffee, Vietnamese salt coffee. Very nice, actually. Didn't think it would be nice because I thought salt and coffee, I'm not sure how that's gonna go together, but it's actually nice. Whoop. Xin chào. The amount of things that is happening on the daily basis on Vietnamese streets is just mind-blowing. We're just trying to walk down a street that we've never been. We've never been in this area before, so we don't really know what is here. But there's so many things happening at the same time. There was like a thing open in the ground where all of the scooters are trying to drive around, and these gentlemen over here, they're sort of pulling cables. I don't know if they're like pulling fiberglass or like internet cables or something like that. But yeah, very interesting to see. And this area here really seems to be very much dedicated towards selling goods. So there's a lot of like fruit sellers and some like smaller convenience shops, places where you can buy rice and beans and so on. And you always have these like little side alleyways where you can walk down and basically get lost in a completely different universe. It kind of seems to be like a, like the Studio Ghibli type of a situation where you're like not sure in which universe you're going to go, basically.
Hanoi is basically characterized by a lot of these little alleyways. And no matter how many little alleyways you go down, you'll always meet someone on a scooter. This is the real Hanoi right here. Just have a look. Really stunning, some of these buildings as well. I can't get over the architecture in Hanoi. It's some of the most interesting that I've seen in a long time. You have basically a lot of these, like, they're not exactly high-rise, they're only really like 4 or 5 stories, a lot of the buildings, but the fact that they're not super high gives the city of Hanoi a very sort of unique characteristic, and it looks very, very almost European. Like I said to Naomi when we were walking around just the other day, some of the areas look very similar architecturally to a lot of Central and Western Europe, and I'm assuming it has to do with some of the influences from places like France, obviously a long time colony that was here, and also as well you see the influences in many places from the Chinese as well, with the temples and a lot of the buildings as well.
What I really love about the streets here is that each and every single house, I don't know if you saw it just down there, is completely different. So the floor sizes, for example, are different, the windows are different, the makeups are different, and so on. Like, just so you see here that this is like 2 floors on this house, but it's like 3 floors on the other house, it might be 4 floors on the next house, and so on. It really seems like uniformity is not necessarily desired in terms of architecture or in terms of how these houses were built, and I just find it so interesting because where I'm from in Germany, for example, a lot of times they try and make at least the street look like somewhat similar, Xin chào, so that the houses are like the same height or whatever, or sometimes the same color, the same makeup, the same build, and it's just like the complete opposite here.
Quick update, by the way, we have 270,000 Vietnamese dong left, which is pretty much exactly halfway through the challenge. So we have around €10 left, or roughly around 10.50 to $11 left. So now it's getting interesting. We have to start getting a little bit more creative. Anyways, we're wandering through this beautiful local neighborhood here, and we're gonna see what we can find to spend the rest of this money. Xin chào.
Xin chào.
It's okay to film? Yeah? Thank you. So they have a whole wide selection of stuff here, guys, and I think this is what we're gonna get next. We're gonna get ourselves a nice little snack. We haven't tried anything like Vietnamese style snacks, street snacks. So they actually have pizza, which is 25k, which is incredible. It's roughly around the size of my hand, and it seems to be absolutely loaded full of different things like ham and sausage and stuff like that. I'm not really gonna go for that because I'm still actually very full from the banh mi that we had earlier. They have these smaller ones, which are called Tat Dua. I hope I'm saying that right, probably not. But they look very good. They look like they have like kind of these like almond shavings and maybe like a sesame seed or something like that. Yeah. Looks really good. And I think I'm gonna try one of those. And Naomi, I think, wants one of these, which I believe is a Japanese chocolate bun, no?
I don't know if it's actually Japanese. I think it's just a chocolate bun.
Could just be a chocolate bun,
I
yeah.
think it's just a chocolate bun.
But they have a huge selection of stuff, and we just were walking by and we figured we have to give something a try. They even have hamburgers here for 20,000 Vietnamese dong. So it just gives you an idea as to the type of snacks that you can get for very little money.
Nhan chocolate.
Nhan chocolate. And one tat dua. One.
This is gonna be what, 22,000?
This will be 22k. Yeah. Perfect.
I have perfect change.
Come on. Thank you. Super happy, friendly, smiley, and amazing local as well. That's another reason that sort of tempted us over there, but she was just super smiley and waving over to us. So, and that is what makes Hanoi and Vietnam so special, is the people. I'm telling you guys, they are some of the friendliest people. Similar to when we were in the Philippines has some amazing people. Vietnam is no different. They are incredible. Hello, Vietnamese apples. Looks good. Vietnam apple. Nice. From Vietnam. Whoa. You want some apples?
I don't know what they taste like.
We can try. Yeah. I'm gonna try one. We keep seeing these being sold everywhere. Can try. Yeah. Let's give this a try, guys. None. Good.
Is it no?
It's actually good. It is tasty.
Very sweet.
Very good.
It's it's like a plum, kind of. She wants you to put it in the bag.
Oh, okay. In bag. Let's see. We have to see which ones are good. Oh, don't throw them all in. This one bad. This one looks good. Oh, very tasty. Okay. 4 more. Okay. All good.
I only
Come
have
on.
big money. How much? You have this? How much? No, you need to give us change.
Nah, not 200,000.
No. No.
Can give change.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Give us the
All good.
200,000. Give the 200,000, please. Please give the 200. No, we don't want it. You can keep your apples.
It's okay.
No.
Have to show honesty.
No. Give me 200.
No, it's okay. We don't want to buy.
No, we don't.
We can call the police.
Sorry, can you come over here? Please, can you come over here?
Don't try and do this to tourists. She tried
To take money.
to take 200,000 for apples.
50 mà từ tương lai á, bà mang
We're not stupid.
bà đừng làm cái xấu hổ người Việt Nam lắm mà chẳng biết cái ra.
Yeah.
Ok.
Yeah.
Thank you. All good. Wow. Well,
We were just talking about the friendly, happy, smiley locals. That's the flip side of it.
wow. That's crazy, guys. Jesus. I'm so glad that I kept the camera rolling, but wow. Unfortunately, that also happens. So it kind of reminds you to go to businesses such as the lady that had the nice bakery, for example. She had the prices listed and everything like that. So yeah, it's an unfortunate, very unfortunate that people like that will try and take money like that. As 200,000 Vietnamese dong for
They
like
would've-
4 or 5 apples.
Yeah, just to give you an understanding why we reacted that way. First of all, that would have been nearly the rest of the money that we would have had to spend for this entire video. And I just had gotten 2 kilograms of fruit, with a dragon fruit and like mangoes and whatever else that we had bought. I don't actually remember so much. And that was 80,000 dong. And now she wanted, for under 1 kilogram of this like local Vietnamese apple type of fruit, she wanted to keep 200,000. And I mean, she can try and do that. Obviously some tourists are gonna say it's okay or whatever and gonna keep going, but for us it's like a lot of money. That would have been the equivalent of over €7. Can you show? So €7.42 she wanted to have for what, like 10 of the Vietnamese little apples?
That's
more expensive than in Europe.
like 4 times more expensive than it would be in our home country, where it is very expensive. So it doesn't make sense, and stop trying to treat tourists like that. If you are someone that's doing that, if you are someone that's purposefully trying to do stuff like that, very, very, very bad. And it's genuinely the first bad experience that we've had since coming to Vietnam, and it happened to be on camera, so it's pretty unfortunate. But anyways, look at this.
Look at this shiny thing over here.
I have a big box here for my tat dua, which I have no idea what to expect, but maybe Naomi can give it a try first. It looks amazing.
Sorry, I'm a little upset.
It's all good.
It's all good. I don't know, is there something on the edges that you need to take off? No, I think you can eat it like this.
Okay.
You give it a try.
Tat dua.
Oh!
Whoa!
Oh, maybe coconut shaving or something.
It's coconut.
Oh.
Coconut and almond. That is really good. And this is only 10,000 Vietnamese dong.
Under 50 cents.
Under 50 cents. I could have gotten 20 of these. 20 of them for 200,000. So that'll give you an idea, guys, of just how much she was trying to charge us. You saw the bag of apples. I think we had maybe had around 5 to 10 of those tiny little apples in the bag, so
yeah,
this is very delicious.
But I saw a lot of these fruit vendors just like her actually in the old town, and I do believe that's something that a few of them try on a regular basis, where they just try and overcharge tourists, which is like, I don't know, I want to kind of say it's fair, but also it's not, so it's, I don't know, it's just an unfortunate situation, I guess. But I have a chocolate bun. Look at this shiny object. I'm gonna give it a try. Big bite. Oh, it's really soft, and there's like this really dark chocolate on the inside. Looks super, super good. Very happy with that. Super good. Yeah, you wanna try? Sorry, I squeezed it really hard to make the chocolate come out.
It looks amazing. Oh wow.
That's really good.
It's good. Tasty.
Nong. Nong.
The lady was standing and smiling at us. This is actually incredible. Very, very good. Worth the money as well.
I just tried Luke's one as well. Very nice. Very like coconut, like a... What is it called? In German it's called Kokosnussmakrone. Coconut macron or something like that. It's very nice. Yep. Very good. Super happy with this.
Definitely check out those little snack vendors if you do see them around. They often sell things like the ban ran as well, the sort of fried balls filled with mung bean. And they also have a lot of other stuff just like the stuff that we tried. So fantastic. And we have a good bit of money left as well now, guys.
Yes.
Alright guys, so we made our way now into a grab, if you can see that here. So we're basically going to go all the way from where we're staying over to the other side of the West Lake. And believe it or not, this journey, which I'm not too sure exactly how many kilometers it is, I think it's roughly around 5 or 6 kilometers, it's only costing us 62,000 Vietnamese dong. So just keep that in mind if you do want to travel around the city of Hanoi. It's very inexpensive if you download the Grab app. This is not sponsored at all, it's just genuinely a very cheap, affordable, inexpensive way of getting around Hanoi. And you get to enjoy the amazing views of Hanoi City out of your window.
There's the West Lake. Looks very foggy today.
Well, people, welcome to what seems to be a little bit more of an affluent part of the Westlake. We've already seen significantly more Europeans and white people in general that seem to be living here, maybe expats or something like that. This is actually, like I said, the opposite side of where we are currently staying in our Airbnb. But have a look here, you have sort of these big old beautiful gated buildings, and I wish I could have a look inside, but it looks absolutely gorgeous from where I am. And you have these gorgeous green beautiful trees lining the streets as well.
Also really big, very modern looking type of condos, which I believe is probably the reason that the expats are here.
Yes, that's very true, and from the vibe that I'm getting,
Here you can look in.
here you can actually see inside, yeah. Big, beautiful, gorgeous looking, possibly apartments or condos as well. And from what I'm seeing around here, there's plenty of Western style restaurants. We saw a couple vegan places already, which you don't see in a lot of the rest of Hanoi, although I think in the old quarter you will see some vegan places. And then obviously tons of cafes and other styles of restaurants as well. So it seems to be very fitting for an expat community that might want to work out of cafes and stuff like that. Have a look. Very nice, and it seems to be quite a slow pace here too. And when you wander into the alleyways here, it is a different vibe than the alleyways where we started this video, where there would be women on the sides of the street cutting up some fruit or stuff like that. Instead of women sitting and cutting up fruit, you have very clean, very well kept, beautiful little streets. Now, if we're being honest, for Naomi and myself, we prefer where the street vendors are. We prefer where all of the locals are working and making their money, and that's why we didn't come to stay on this side. But it is very interesting for us to come over here and at least experience that different side of life. And I tell you what, it is definitely a different side of life. Have a look at these buildings. Every building that I'm looking at is incredibly unique. Very cool. So there's a guy that's literally waist deep in the West Lake right now, and I believe what he's doing is retrieving things. So I think he actually went in to retrieve his the end of his fishing rod, so like the bait hook that he has. Tackle, sorry, I was trying to think of the word. So he went in to actually retrieve it. So wow, that must be incredibly cold water. Look at this for a view as well, guys, by the way. This is the other side, so we are actually, believe it or not, we're living somewhere over on this side here. So you can see actually what I was talking about earlier. This over here is the West Lake Mall, so we are probably somewhere pretty much directly in front of where we are right now. And you can see what I was talking about earlier is the buildings are not very high, except for like a couple ones that are rising above us. So very beautiful, and this view is one of the most special views that I've seen now of the West Lake. It's just totally open, and you see the skyline in the distance. This is beautiful. Well, this $20 or €20 or 20 whatever you want to call it challenge is proving to be actually quite difficult. Hanoi is considerably more affordable than we ever imagined, and I hope we're showing you that. But now we're gonna go in here. This place looks absolutely gorgeous. It's situated directly on the beautiful West Lake, and I think we're gonna have a nice tea or a coffee and just sit and relax at the West Lake. So come in with us and let's see what they have to offer. It's called Maldives Coffee, by the way, which is an interesting name.
Where did the dog go?
I don't know. Look at this setup here. Well, look at how beautiful this view is, and this whole entire setup. I'm on a chair that is way too small for me. Sitting down on this chair, I didn't think that it would happen, but I can tell you what, I'm never getting up again. So the next few videos are probably going to be me sitting here in this chair. But we just made our order, and we basically got 2 different types of teas, and we also went for some sunflower seeds because we see a lot of locals sitting along the West Lake here in Hanoi, munching on sunflower seeds and just relaxing. And a lot of times they're actually painting these sort of like ceramic little things. They paint them and they sit there for literally hours just drinking tea or coffee and painting away. And I think it's a fantastic and really sort of like a meditative way to enjoy your time here.
Come on.
Come on.
Ooh. Really wondering if they're just like bare sunflower
Yeah.
seeds, or if they are like salty or something. A teeny tiny bit salty. I feel like they're a little bit roasted, but not super salty. I actually also saw some people that had like a chili oil or something with it, where the people would dip the sunflower seeds in. But these ones are like kept in the original way, which is super great. Really good.
And believe it or not, I think even after this spending that we're gonna do here, I think we still have like maybe 30 or 40,000 dong left. But we're gonna show you just exactly, we're gonna try out the tea because we haven't really had any tea here in Hanoi yet. We'll try it out and let you guys know if it's worth coming to check out this particular cafe. But I can tell you straight away, based off of the view, it is very, very beautiful. And these are actually quite nice. They do have just like a little bit of a hint of saltiness to them. Well, wow. What an incredible day that we've had. It's proved to be, like I said, incredibly difficult. Hanoi is very inexpensive for you, even if you do some typical touristy stuff.
Now, please bear in mind, we are trying to spend the 500,000 dong by doing everyday type of things. Now, of course, if you are gonna go to the old town and you're gonna do like a shopping spree, you're gonna spend 500,000 dong very, very fast. But we feel like that's not your like everyday thing to do. So we just sort of wanted to show you with everyday things how far we are going to get. And even when we're leaving this cafe, I think we would still have enough money to get another 2 banh mi's in order to have dinner or something like that. So it's actually really difficult to spend. We spent the whole day doing nothing but trying to spend 500,000 dong.
So guys, this is my mango tea, which I've never tried before. I am a big fan of mango flavors though, and this looks quite exceptional. I did not realize that it was going to be an iced mango tea, but nonetheless I'm very excited to try this. It is also relatively warm today for Hanoi, so let's give it a try. Oh wow, there's actually sort of pieces of mango in there, so that's incredible. It's a very, very organic mango taste. It's nothing like this like fake sugar powdery mango drinks that you just add water to and then it becomes a mango drink. This seems to be actually blended up mango, and then they've added a little bit of tea in there as well with some ice. Very, very delicious. Very, very good. And what did you get?
I got a ginger and honey tea actually, and it does look like just like straight up ginger and probably some honey mixed into it.
Oh,
and
yeah.
mine is actually hot, and I'm very happy that it's hot because I'm always cold, no matter how hot it is outside. At like 34 degrees, I'm starting to feel okay about the temperature. I don't know how hot this is. I'm very scared to burn my mouth.
Strong
Very
taste.
gingery, very spicy, but nice. Super good. It's the perfect thing to drink for a really cold day, or maybe even if you have a sore throat or something like this, or if you're just a little bit weird like me and you just like the taste of ginger. This is perfect.
Oh, amazing. Yeah, I don't think there's any better way really to finish off this video with a nice big bowl of sunflower seeds. We have a very interesting chocolate brown dog to accompany us as well. He doesn't want anything to do with us. We tried to call him over, and he literally has just been ignoring us. But usually we get along very well with dogs, but this one seems to be in its own world. But beautiful view, and we hope that we have convinced you guys to come and check out Hanoi in Vietnam. $20 challenge, incredibly inexpensive for everything that we've done today. If you think about all of what we've done, it is really incredible. Like, after this we still have enough to get a grab all the way back to where we were staying, or more food if we want that as well.
I just did some quick calculation, and I do believe we still have €3 left, so 81,000 dong we still have left, which you could easily get 2 first for, like 2 big beef soups.
Yep.
With noodles, and that's probably what we're going to do after this video.
Absolutely, guys. Well, for now, my name is Luke.
My name is Naomi.
We are the two mad explorers,
And this is your reminder to keep exploring.
and we'll see you guys in the next Vietnamese adventure.
Come on for watching.
Come on, bye bye.
Bye bye.